What was your first impression of her?
Who do I have to say?
Yeah?
Oh, she was just a little darling. When I seen her, I said, well, that's the one I gotta get a date with.
On our first date, my cousin that went to school with him and was in the same class was supposed to call me and tell me that he was coming to pick me up for a date on a certain time to go to a ball game.
Yeah, I drove up to the house, beat on the door, and what it came to the door, she did.
My cousin didn't call me, and when he showed up at the door, I wasn't expecting him, wasn't ready, and we were eating supper, and was eating corn on the cob, so we had butter on our faces. So.
Had butter all over her face, and I said, I'm at the wrong house. But it really wasn't. They cleaned up, and she went ahead and went with me anyway, and so it's lasted for a while. I guess it's all right because I asked her for another date as soon as that one was over.
What did y'all do on your most favorite date?
We went roller skating, and I probably spent most of my time on the floor because I had never roller skated very much.
Once went swimming down in Cisco. Her brother had to pull her out because she couldn't swim. That's the one I remember the most.
He was going to church youth rallies, and I did too. So we had things in common.
What made you fall in love with her?
I guess because whenever she decided to go with me, well, when she told me something, she meant it. And she always was dressed up and nice, and when she didn't fuss about not having everything, and I guess that's what made me think so much of her. I went to work at the county, and it was $1 an hour back then. So when I got paid, my paycheck was $40. And I went to the jewelry store, and there was a set of rings in there. So I asked him how much, and he told me that it was $45 or $46. I told him, man, I didn't have that much. I'd have to wait and come back after I got another payday. And he asked me how much did I have, and I told him $40. And he said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you have them. Well, like I said, she was working at Pear Brothers, and when she got off, she came over to the car, and I gave her a ring.
He never could keep a secret or a prize when present when that he had for you. He always had was excited to hurry up and give it to you. So
I just handed her the ring. Again, after 2 years, you ought to have to ask somebody that they ought to know.
I was afraid to show Mother and Daddy the ring, so I kept it hid under the table while I was eating. I don't remember exactly how long it took me to finally tell him that he'd given me an engagement ring. He was so nervous about getting married, he almost wanted to back out. But his brother talked him into coming on.
I told my brother I didn't need to be there, and he thought I did. About that time, the preacher come in, and he got it done, said and over, and we had a reception.
This was our cake topper from our wedding 58 years ago. We were married on June the 15th, 1957.
What is your most favorite wedding day memory?
When the preacher said, y'all are married, and when we hit the door.
We were 18 years old, almost 19. He was 19 in 3 weeks after we got married.
What is your most favorite quality about him?
My most favorite quality would be that he's a Christian person and also is a kind person.
What is your most favorite quality about her?
Her cooking. I just love to eat her cooking. She can cook real good when she wants to.
Well, key to a successful marriage would be that you have to give and take and always try to help one another out.
the best thing to do is have it 50-50. Part of the time you're wrong, admit it. Part of the time she's wrong and she admits it. And that way you don't have to fuss and fight all the time. If one wants it his way all the time or her way all the time, it won't work out. And you can't live as the Joneses do and have the big cars, the big houses. You have to take your time and work your way up. Save your money, and then you can buy what you want to, not try to start it off too deep in debt.
Yeah, debt's one of the worst things you can do in a marriage because it usually causes problems between the husband and wife.
And learn to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, whenever she asks you a question. Don't argue with, because she's going to always get the last answer in it.